Jason and the Argonauts is an old Greek story of thousands and thousands of years ago in a Greek myth.
Land ahoy! The land at the end of the world. Colchis. The land of the Golden Fleece.
I saw a version when I was about 7 or 8 years old. A film version by a very famous and important filmmaker called Ray Harryhausen. And I remember loving the story of Jason the Argonauts, with all these monsters and this adventure and this group of people who had to come together as a team to try and solve all these problems in order to get the Golden Fleece that was at the other side of the world. And because I loved this story so much when I was 7 or 8, and then Visible Fictions we were thinking about what shows we could do. And I went, well, that was a story that I loved when I was that age. I'm sure there's something in it for modern young people today.
Jason, you want out of this dungeon, you want the Golden Fleece and you want to be king.
Yes.
Because I think it is a classical tale, that it has been copied by Shakespeare with Hamlet, and it's been copied by Disney with Lion King, so it's a very strong story, but within the story of having to avenge his father's death, there are other things about teamwork.
I understand. There's no problem with being afraid. I mean, if you're not afraid, you can't be brave.
And in this story, of course, the challenges that Jason is faced with are crazy. For the different monsters that he encounters, he is in some very bad people that he has to try and wheedle his way around and figure out. But of course, he can't do it by himself. He does need each of his crew members to help him, and also some allies that he encounters on his travels.
At some points I play Jason, and I play many other characters. I think there's 23 different characters in the whole thing, and
that ranges from the different crew, harpies, Cato the sea monster, Medea, Princess Medea, King Aeetes, King Peleus. I mean, there's so many.
It's not just as simple as one scene I might be Jason and then the next scene Tim will play Jason. It'll be halfway through this scene I'll swap and play Jason, just to keep you on your toes and keep it fun.
It is complicated. Well, it's a complicated story in that there's lots of things happen. But I think what we've spent a lot of time doing is making sure that the story is clear and that we understand who is playing what and when. And there's undoubtedly a chance for you as an audience to really use your imagination and to see some things in a way that none of us could ever have dreamed of you seeing, just because of the way that we play it.
I kind of hope that they're going to hear Jason and the Argonauts, and at some point in school they've been going over history or something like that. So they think they're going to come and see this play and they're going to go, oh, what am I going to see? And then, bam, they just get this show and they go, that is not what I thought I was going to see. And then they go along this journey with us and then they leave and go, oh my God, that's not what I thought we were going to see. That was amazing. And they did this and they did that. And yeah, I hope they get a surprise, but they have fun and they go away and talk about it.
Some letters or emails that we've had are from families and children saying, when we went home, we didn't turn the TV on. We actually got out action figures and bits of paper, because we use a lot of paper in it as well. And we just started playing ourselves, and we just started telling stories, or we discussed what we'd seen. So it's wonderful that they got something out of it.
That you'll take away what might Jason do when I'm faced with a problem, and there's always a solution, and often it's around how we work with the people around us and believing in yourself.